Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey back again, ready to play some more Outer Worlds. 2. Trying to think what I was doing last. Task to get the freaking stuff that I need to beat the game. So continue to do that. So just like to say thanks to anybody who joins on for the journey, drops any likes, subscribe, leave comments. Thank you, I appreciate you. And don't forget the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know if I posted anything. And let's do it.
Honestly, Ruth Bassar could use my help too. She's all brains, but no branding.
All brains and no branding. Wow. I don't know if that's an insult or not. Alright, the punch card area.
Ready to waste on your command. How are you
Ready to assist with agents outcomes. Promoting teammates.
That's what you get for shooting me. I was like, wherever I fell into the last time, I respawned and then couldn't get back out. So I can get out now. Oh, that's a miss. Very long claw before you die. Alright, that's what I did. I accidentally walked in there. It fell off the edge. To my doom.
Sequencing attack strategy.
you caught low, Commander?
Fortifying teammates. Standing by with life support.
This place has obviously come apart since the order. Watch yourself.
Alright, it'd be nice if I actually read these. That has been a problem this whole game. Just running up and pushing switches and not reading them.
I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data further. What an interesting predicament you sentients face. The Rifts are almost akin to an archival process, yet are inimical to organic matter.
Oh, we must have went up. Okay. Move. Oh yeah, that's the only thing that's left.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing. Erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Processing the Rift data will be impossible until 2 out of 3 competing priority sets are expunged.
My priorities parallel those of the Order co-founder, the charismatic mathematician, to help nudge humanity toward its ultimate ascendance, to hinder outsiders from disrupting our perfect system.
To bankrupt our rivals and force them to buy all manner of necessities from us.
At some point, humanity's knowledge of the universe and its workings will allow it sufficient means to end suffering, war, famine, disease, even death. Why not expedite that? Error, 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 error. Priority control access NUC unsealed. Initiate purge.
This unit advises proceeding through the nearby doors to reach our next destination of interest.
Benevolent oversight.
The dream of belonging, the allure of security and plenty. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. A perfect community with every stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry about you and why. You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an invitation for others to come. Vandalism, sabotage,
wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Marketing and PR strategy. Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make. You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Really hope we didn't just break the archive.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives. Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increase. Increased substantially. Competing priorities.
Oh, we restored the thing. Got the achievement for that.
My deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Now we can finally process this RIP data and see what we did.
Shall I proceed? Facetious employment of sarcasm detected. Electing to ignore. Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive?
How long is a dang on
After the RIP data
picosecond?
calculations have concluded, I have a prioritized list of suggestions. Seeing as how my priorities are largely modeled after a founder of the Order, I expect returning to their supervision should resume without undue vexation or worry.
Auntie's choice sure ain't gonna be best pleased by this lack of return on investment.
Rich data processing complete. Results
Oh, well.
provided. The previous protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the protectorate's large-scale experimental rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. Now it's time to honor your end of our agreement and transfer stewardship of the archive into the Order's most capable hands. Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Ah. You are my new operator, then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests of time, allow me to propose how next to proceed. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start.
Yes, this will do perfectly.
Valid courses of action include further examination of this inhospitable environment, or returning to the ship to pursue leads based on the acquired data. An optimal decision.
Your actions just now have caused one of the game factions orders to, or that you'll probably be shot or attacked on sight along to unforgivable crimes. These are killing important members of the faction, working directly against the faction, or permanent change in law. Oh, who's that? Auntie's choice? Auntie's choice. Oh, y'all gonna shoot me on sight now.
Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
You were the missing variable we needed. We're one step.
The protectorate never respected us. This is merely the latest stock display.
We repel invasive elements. Prudence dictates.
We're back in control of the archive. The Earth Directorate agent came through.
The long-term strategies the presiding bishop is employing are dependable.
I don't really care that the Earth Directorate, or not Earth Directorate, that Auntie's Choice has problems with me, but oh well. Doesn't matter if whoever I chose would have hated me, so. Either the order or them. I'd rather not have the order attack. What if I go land on the ship? Does that mean everybody on that ship is going to start trying to kill me? I halfway want to like travel to the ship just to see what happens. Oh, this is a new room, isn't it? Maybe? Maybe not. I want y'all trash.
The plan is always in motion. Much like you, it would seem. Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim. Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat. No? Go figure. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate, the compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life. It is humbling indeed to confront one's own mortality. We must all assess our individual contributions to the plan before the final class. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan. Welcome back, Agent. Is there some evaluation I can do for you? As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions and my interference. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
Sure will be some comfort the next time one of my stumps seizes up.
This kind of collateral damage is precisely what I was hoping to avoid. But that is the past. We must look toward the future now. May you achieve... Welcome back, Agent. Is there some evaluation I can do for you? May you achieve progress in accordance.
No.
The plan is always may you achieve.
I
Welcome
literally
back,
don't have any
Agent.
other options for her.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order. I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but perhaps... Who told you about that? Were there an experiment being conducted here involving any kind of medicament? Confirming its existence would compromise it. The theoretical existence or non-existence of Order experiments are strictly within the Order's purview. It doesn't concern you. It's not nefarious. It's a waste of time. But fine, you've made your point. We are standing in the experiment. Laplace's garden was built as a scholar's utopia, with this drug perspective as its regulating reagent. This was supposedly to aid us in deciphering the equation. One would think that an organization at active war would have more pressing responsibilities than a scholar's paradise. But surely, I'm only a pessimist. Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, anything capable of giving our exemplars an edge. In the same way that Cloister is a snowball, yes. I have nothing but respect for Ruth. Without her guidance, the Order may never have found the strength to dissolve its protectorate bonds. If I had to dig for the smallest critique, I'd note that she shoulders too much. If she collapses beneath the strain, the Order will be rudderless. I generally prefer to keep discuss.
I hate that it's stuck. Did it again for another mission. It got stuck. Wasn't you? She was in here? Nope. Dang it! I didn't mean to do that. It's funny, I went through the vast majority of this game without getting no freaking wanted level nothings. Get all the way to the end and start accidentally getting wanted level stuff.
Keep effectuating what you're actualizing, friend.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Hello, layperson.
Where was the chick at? But I'm just not gonna do it. I'm kind of tired of this. Like, there's been too many freaking missions that have gotten locked. Too many. That is easily the second Was that like the third mission that got lost or prematurely ended or something?
This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Providing intellectual validation to this unit's queue. Priority low, based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy. That is a correct assessment, Commander. Briefing complete. Now returning to situation monitoring and data analysis. Commander.
Oh, she basically just told me the point of no return.
Commander, we still have yet to find the Supreme Arbiter's murderer. If we do not do so before proceeding to Horizon Point, they may forever escape my justice. Excellent. I hope we shall set off at our earliest convenience. Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
Okay, so he's pissed off because we haven't found him, but we did find him. We literally did the entire thing.
Now that you've met our presiding bishop, what are your thoughts? I appreciate your subjective observation, dear, but in the presiding bishop, inquire away. I may even respond. Very well.
Commander.
I tell you, it's so stupid. He's mad because we haven't found her, or found the person, but we did.
When I came to Arcadia, never in 1,000 years would have I imagined it coming to bloodshed with my own. Wish it hadn't. But I reckon it ain't much of a stretch from where I was. Ending the grafting program didn't exactly put me in Auntie's good books. Maybe it's better this way. Now, did you need something? Or...
Zeb always wanted to bring change to Arcadia, like you and I are doing now, Commander.
But we never found another one.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship...
Alright, let's do it, peoples. Yes, I knew. You create a new one just for that. There's nothing else I could do anyways. All those missions are glitched and they won't complete, so there's that.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
The consul's motives are unknown. While warning, the rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction.
Oh, good. I love when more complications are added to the pile. I can handle them with ease, Command.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia. There is minimal room for
I think I got a new one. I thought I got a new one. Oh, you know what I meant to do? Does it have any
Alert. Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures. Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate colonial anthem is not required at this time.
Hold on, wait. Was it just us two? I'm curious real quick. It did not give me the choice to... Yeah, I can't move this anymore. I don't have any choices anymore.
We should keep moving, Commander.
Now's not the time for a tete-a-tete, I'm afraid.
Just waiting on your orders, Commander.
To be
Whenever
so
you're ready.
close. The rift. It's magnificent. When we've done what we came to do.
Oh, I did deselect him. Huh. To be blatantly honest, these two are like my best. One allows me the ability to heal. The other allows me the ability to One allows me the ability to heal. The other one allows me the ability to use was it 3 or 5? One of them allows me the ability to heal. The other one allows me to craft ammo. I'm going to check it. I don't remember. Where is the BFG? Alright, that didn't give it to me. I need to get a better... Nope, that got it. 3 kills with 1 shot. That wasn't hard at all, actually. I could have been did that. I was just focused on the Armageddon. What's this thing? Oh, how do you gotta charge it? Okay. Apparently you have to charge that a lot. I was gonna use it to kill it, but you gotta fully charge that thing. I didn't realize you had to fully charge it. Did you shoot me with a shotgun? I don't know what its weak spot is. Yeah, without Marsal on our team, the weak spot stuff doesn't pop up as often. You guys are a lot stronger. If you want to stand up and just keep taking it, I'll keep farming the experience off of you. Oh, they're not even the ones hitting me. I think it's the daggone sentry guns down there that keep hitting me. Wish it showed like experience this thing is getting. What levels is that? Hold on. What level is this thing at? Actually don't need that anymore. 16. It's not even close. All right, sentry guns. I'll deal with you in a second. Unfortunately, this thing is like not. I've used 3,000 rounds. I mean, 300 rounds already. All I did was fight two of these dreadnoughts, dragoons, and where's she down at? So I wonder, do I get closer? Does it do more damage? No. Oh, I remember being here.
Being back here feels like straying into a dream.
So are we really just replaying the beginning of the game?
To a dream. Bad kind.
Falling asleep on active duty may be punishable by fines and dismissal from the Earth Directorate.
I'm awake now, unfortunately. It's on account of the lack of screening.
Yeah, because we came up here.
Cadet Mallory identified. Status: still deceased.
Oh no! Ooh. Almost jumped off into doom again. I've done that several times. Several times. Oh, you know what we did last time? We turned on the thing and it killed everybody, didn't it?
Horizon Point has suffered significant structural damage. Using the rift modulator is unlikely to amplify the deterioration.
Not sure I trust our shield to hold against that plasma. Let's find another way around.
Ooh, I'll overjump that so badly.
Thought my plasma shower days were behind me when I left Triangle.
Confronting threat.
Ooh, somebody clucked me good. $17. Did this land here?
This is Augustine De Vries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The consul of the protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
So Augustine's here. So what if this whole thing was inspired by the consul or whatever his name trying to do his coup de grace? I don't think I can even land that close enough. It does make sense that y'all are lucky I'm trying to get this weapon leveled up, because if not, I'll just use the hammer. Hammer solves all problems on this game. I remember there was a whole bunch of them in here that we didn't end up not taking out because we rewired them. Or I can use the electrical thing. That thing is redonkulous also. I wish that it allowed you to like unlock this earlier in the game. Like they definitely made in my opinion, they kind of made it as slow as this gun kind of levels up. They pushed this. They had that thing set for too high. All right, no, I'm not. You got. Oh, hold on. That she's giving me I don't remember where. So far, there's only been one way to go. Even on this game where there's always 50 million ways to go. Which I'm not mad at, because could lead to it taking a while to get through these things, because you find all these little nooks and crannies and sideways, and not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, just a thing. Was this the lab?
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Did she know what was going on?
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine until the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. De Vries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, De Vries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Rift. That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me, though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this. Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Makes two of us. But maybe you could do me one final favor. End this for me? I can't. I'm
glad we could do you this one last kindness. Rest easy now, Helen. You've earned it. Won't let no one forget.
Always knew I could count on you, rookie. You've made a damn fine agent. Only wish I'd been there to see it. That'd be nice. Being seen off, right? This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh? I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
Oh, am I not supposed to shoot her? Oh, okay, just the gun's so weak it took more than one shot.
I know that wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one.
Oh god, the gun's so weak it took more than one shot to the face at close range to kill her. Got nothing to say?
Never thought I'd see the day when De Vries did the right thing. But Helen deserves a proper send-off. All right, but we best...
That's kind of... that. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny. Like, the gun is so weak that it took 2 shots to the face at, like, point blank for it to take her out. It shouldn't be that bad, but it was. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing out here. It's open space. Oh, thing to build stuff. Man, like I said, they make it so that you don't necessarily have to have knowledge with you. That's like the second one we found. But I also like having knowledge with me.
I mean, apart from a whole based on the sun. And look there. That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
They waited till we dropped down. There you go, supporter. Yeah, I would have thought this thing would have been plenty strong by now. Or I guess maybe it is, because it has been tearing up a lot of the enemies up until we got here. Maybe it's just not strong enough here. But also, I didn't get it until more than halfway through the game. I mean, I was on Cloister? No, it's on the end of I was gonna say, why can't I hear sound? Like I said, I think we were on like, not Cloister. Cloister was the last planet. We were on the planet before that, and we were almost done with that one before we'd even gotten like all of this stuff. I think we actually had the, funny enough, I think we actually had the rift. No, did we have the rift modulator? Oh, crap. That was annoying. I think we actually had the rift modulator when we finally picked up this weapon. I think we were kind of capable of picking it up before that. Just didn't respawn. Oh, that would have been nice. I don't have nowhere near a high enough hacking ability for that. Whoa, whoa! Is this the room the dude was in? This is the room the dude was in that became a pain in our butt. That we ended up having to slaughter. Okay, buddy. Hey, no. Sit right there. You wanted to get in my face, right? How you like that? You want up close and personal? You got up close and personal. Actually. Ready. Oh, they're both on both sides of me. Okay. These things are the Constitution ones are a lot more they are a lot more aggressive. This is another spot where we didn't have to fight because we switched the program.
In confrontational state.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Not that bad, dude. I would have been fine if it hadn't like activated right when I got up to it. You know, I was hoping to get another crack at those labs and like be able to look at some of that stuff that I could not look at before.
Is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
Station by order of the consul. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tainted.
He said he found. Ah, here's the place we have to sneak under. We're under the chair. Why does it feel so much weirder?
Suppose this is a bad time to mention I barely passed my high-intensity arithmetic course at the academy.
This appears to be
God dang it, why does it have to be 13 now, man? It was not this high before.
to be a portion of the incomplete equation.
Incomplete. I like a brain teaser as much as the next fella, but this might be beyond my skill set.
Like I said, the way I play games is a little more. A bit more detrimental to the game or to my gameplay, because I run into situations where there's stuff that I can learn that I can't because I can't. Glad I could do this. I wasn't even thinking about it. Anyways, so is this a secondary thing?
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Standing by with life support.
Oh, I forget I had a flashlight. Breath of Sovereign Platinum. Accidentally put it on. Yeah, so I can't actually do this one because I don't have a high enough level. I don't have a high enough level to get the stuff. Of course. Because they it's fine. It's just annoying because if there was a way we could actually like redo these skills. Like redo them at like you know what? I think that's why some games do that. You can pay money and redo skills.
Wow, ain't that cool? First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us.
Unless I have to do that to do this part. It is highly likely.
This terminal entry has a 98% chance of containing statements that are 100% false.
Like all this stuff is so high level. Like I think I'm one skill point away from being able to unlock that one. And that's only because I started dumping skill points into the speech stuff, so I could possibly go down the thing to save the other people, but that didn't work.
Good. My vision was starting to splinter there.
I'm just curious if it was blocking something, but it wasn't.
These readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
I can't even see who's shooting at me. Yeah, I wasn't gonna play with that thing. I forget what it's called. It is a pain. Seriously, the amount of damage, or the amount of damage. The amount of damage you have to put on this thing to kill it, not even funny. I mean, just think, I shot it with essentially the BFG, and I still had to unload a magazine or two of, well, half of the magazine of the good strong weapon to kill it. Oh, crap, I didn't... There was a rift thing over there. Can I go back? I didn't realize I clicked the button too fast. Moving too fast. What'd I tell my son? Moving too fast. Nope, cannot go back, of course.
Attention, please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
I always buy the wrong rounds.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Another one of those daggone things. It still has more than half of its shield. You reload it, okay. It's still alive. I don't know how it just hit me. So it would take 3 shots of that to kill this thing? Okay, he's really plucking me. I don't know how he's hitting me, but... far away did I get? Oh, if he could hit me up here. Just trying to get a good. Oh, okay, never mind. They got a good angle now. I see you slowly creeping. I gotta see how much damage that thing does. As soon as this thing is dead. I don't know why you felt the need to like move up on me. I don't know how you thought that was gonna go. I'm curious, how much damage does this thing do? It does 1,700 damage. From one side. Does it do anything else? 1,700 damage. Has a 100% weakness bonus and then a stealth bonus of 70%, which I definitely hit that thing with the first shot with stealth. What goose has got a rocket? You know what? Nope. Nope. Everybody else got a problem. That is how that junk left them as ashes on the ground, man. It killed people that I didn't even know was there. I shot it.
This unit is rated to address any of your needs. Please make a request. Displaying...
I'm sure by all means they wanted me to walk into this room and fight that thing up close or something. I was not. I don't even know how you two died. Oh, you know what? Y'all are perfectly in line with the shot that I shot. Did I killed y'all? I didn't even know I killed y'all. All right, where am I supposed to be going? Holy crap, that alerted so many different people. Didn't even go up there because of the stupid N-ray. It's up there somewhere. Is that it? There's something moving up there. What's that? Oh, is that the laser? Oh, I see.
Well, we can carry this momentum through to the console.
That's a U.E.N.I.A.C. And pump it. Let's just get this done. Dang it, something right here. Oh. How did we get past that without it going off before?
Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing.
Reckon we could look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option too.
The rift modulator is likely located on this deck. More information may aid in its acquisition.
Why is everything level 13 now? Like, we have not seen...
Are you actually author? Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard. Ah, I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay? You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That I've been trying to convince everyone I'm perfectly fine. For if I do not, I fear I might be remade as part of the new plan for Arcadia. I do not wish to be remade.
No one deserves this.
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Where there's a door. I think I found like more than half of those pitchball cards, and there's like quite a few.
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Warning. Unit not rated for prolonged proximity to rift energy. Potential complications unexpected. Error. Information corrupted.
I was notified that you were here. Though my fellow scientists seemed rather confused as to what exactly was it that you needed. I'm rather, yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. The IRC. I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The consul's plan is futile, completely, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very... Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It'll allow you to download my report. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up in the control room. The consul is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him...
Accessing report. Rift Restoration Analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Montserrat.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded. And We are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan. I've included extensive notes and annotations.
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute.
It's a stumper, all right, but we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the consul.
Wow, we already went this way. Rifts beyond where we have traveled. It makes sense. It could happen. That would just mean that we are thoroughly messing things up. Or maybe rifts can be partially a natural thing that we are also making worse.
There you are, Commander. What happened? I thought you were looking for the rift modulator. Why does it still look like that out there? That's unacceptable. That complicates matters greatly. What should happen if it's damaged as we seize control from the console?
We've the schematics for the modulator. Worst comes to worst.
So you've learned the art of a good contingency plan, at last. Well done. Did you happen upon anything else that I should know about? In the deep reaches of space? I suppose that revelation should not come as a surprise. They are proficient at monitoring space. How else do you think they effectively obfuscated their existence for so long? If this is what they say, I believe it. But we will need to table this discovery and its implications for a late... He may seem open to negotiation, but I would urge caution. If you denounce him or his plan outright, he will not yield. Unless you find his weak spots.
The Earth Directorate Manual encourages the agent to always remember the 3 shuns: negotiation, fabrication, and assassination.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest... We'll succeed in our mission.
This is it, Commander. This is the mission we should have been on from the moment the Earth Directorate dropped. I think of it as, you know, back in the day, reading tales of all your dick. Funny how life... All right. Enough jawing. Right behind you.
This unit remains ready to assist you in the violent removal of the consul. Due to the urgent threat of the rift, it is not advised to wait for the consul's aging-associated biological decline. When involved in a labor dispute, eliminating the corporate opposition is an acceptable form of resolution. Wiles are not included in this unit's programming. Any suspicion of seduction may be the result of the agent's false impression or delusion. It has been an honor for this unit to...
Pack plus 20.
Redactor Essman. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
The consul has initiated a threat display, Commander. Would you like this unit to respond?
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out. If it means preserving the Matriarch's legacy and the dedicated protectorate among us, yes, without question. Those who are worthy will live again. As for the others, they are no innocents. I shall not mourn any perpetrator of unsanctioned violence or treachery, and will in fact thrive in their absence.
You truly are the same as any other tyrant, blinded by your own arrogance.
Hush. I was conversating with your leader here. How dare you insinuate a betrayal? I've known the Sovereign, Henry, since he was a boy. But I had to step in as his advisor to guide him in the proper direction. He was stagnant. He could not do what he was born to. He could not save Arcadia or his legacy. Once he understood his ineptitude, Architect help him. He made the right decision. You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks. The same can be said for any subject to waivers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever. Indeed. That's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me, and the Protectorate cause. So which is it? Can my people see reason, as you so aptly put it? Or are they mindless drones, needing desperately to be saved by you? It cannot be both. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain.
I have no idea which one. I feel like I could look this up and find out exactly what I'm supposed to say to get the right thing.
And they promptly will be. You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate minds were assigned to the Sentinels to ensure the history of Arcadia is not sullied. But the Arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. Just one more thing I intend to fix. The people will understand in time. So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. I am doing what I must to restore this You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they... Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go. Reuben was mucking things up even before his mother's body was cold.
No. No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the matriarch's work.
She said as much in her correspondence with the first bishop, that the Arcadian experiment would only prevail so long as hubris was staved off. I have the record, if you wish to see it.
The matriarch hid her feelings well. Such correspondence had been lost to us, I thought. And now it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. We are losing this war. It is inevitable.
I'm not talking him down.
The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. And it is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate.
Ooh, speech
proud
20.
Arcadians, as are your
Entering a confrontational state.
I don't know where his other buddy went. Did that not get him? It did not hit him. Wow. That did not hit him. I mean, if you want, I can bust out the hammer, dog. I help her up. Who's shooting at me, huh? I say he does a crap ton of health. Oh, I don't have another grenade selected. Did I use up all my other grenades? I guess I did. Storm grenades. I don't even know if I ever used those.
Fall quickly and do Arcadia a kindness.
Oh, that's a bad one. His goons, yeah. Oh. Oh, he's behind me. Out my face. Where'd he go? Alright, you know what? Y'all want to play with hammers, right? Okay. Like, it would not swing. Kept, like, perfectly hitting me back as I would... I don't even know I'm collecting stuff. This is the end, I think. I didn't even think I was gonna go down there, but hey, apparently, I don't even know. Well, he dodged a swing or two, and then he freaking snuck up and hit me or something. I don't know. Annoying. Where is he at? Just ashes on the ground. Should have walked up to him and smacked him with the hammer.
The information here indicates the rift is about to destabilize completely. As the modulator cannot be operated from this distance, it must be flown into the rift directly. An Earth Directorate agent always has choices, including, but not limited to, extrajudicial killing.
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. I don't take the mercy you showed back on Greater Tranquility lightly. But it's only right that I finally see my mission through.
Correcting Agent De Vries' mission completion rate. Mission completion rate is now at 100%. Preparing posthumous commendations.
Thank you, Commander. You may consider this my final sign-off. Now go.
I wasn't going to argue with her. I could have, but I wasn't going to. Do we pick what our person look like? I think we did at the very beginning and we just never see him. Oh, okay, that solved all our problems, mostly. Or as far as we can see. Did we pick our person at the beginning of the game? I don't know, so long ago.
Augustine De Vries chose to die to atone for her actions. And yet, even that hope faded in her final moments, as she realized nothing would make up for what she had done. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Despite Inez's efforts, the grafting program was restarted by a backstabbing anti-VP toward the end of the war. Inez appealed to anyone in Auntie's choice who would listen to shut the cruel project down. Her pleas went unheeded.
So I failed there.
Uncovered who actually killed the Supreme Arbiter, a failing that chipped away at his ability to arbitrate. His once promising calling eventually ended with him stripped of rank, programming menial automechanicals somewhere deep within the husk of Protectorate society. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. With unfettered access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be: the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of purple berry crunch. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Okay. Did I fail to like solve some mystery about why Earth went dark or something? I don't know. Alright guys. That was it. That was Outer Worlds 2. That was, I guess, one of the endings or stuff where they explain. I don't like the way some of those explanations worked out, but that's also because stuff was broken. Like Tristan's thing, I could have fixed his, but it was broken. And I failed to do correctly, I guess. I don't know what information I was missing. I just didn't answer the questions correctly, or I didn't have speech high enough, or something. Like, that was the freaking bane of the existence of this game. That level system is cool, and it's cool, but it messes this game up in so many ways because you miss out on so much because you focused over here instead of over here. And yeah, it does make you have to play it more than once, but you know, it's still, even when you play it again, you're still gonna have the same problem because you focus more over here, you can't do the stuff over here. And especially at the end, because then they start jacking stuff up to the maximum levels. Like, I mean, or assume 20 is the maximum, which is just crazy. You would have had to have dumped a lot of points, or you would have had to have at least taken that one defect or whatever they called them, which it would have given you more skill points to put into stuff, but it messed you up somewhere else really badly. I think it made it harder for you to level up or something. I don't even remember what it was, but it was something like, nah. All in all, cool game. Really liked it. I still don't, some parts of that leveling system kind of irk me because it, like I said, it locks you out of stuff throughout the game. And it does also sucks too that you only get one chance to do some of that stuff in the game, because when you can come back to it when you do have a high enough level, you can't because it locks you out of those areas. Kind of sucks. But other than that, I think it was a good game. Nice and fun for the most part. Story was cool. Dragged on a little bit, but that's also because I did all the extra stuff. If I had just went with main story, I'm sure this game's like way shorter. But still fun. So just like to say thanks to anybody who joins us along for the journey. Dropped any likes, subscribe, left any comments. Thank you, I appreciate you. And if you didn't, would you kindly go down to the bottom and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think. And don't forget the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't show you posted anything. And if there's nothing else after this, that will be it. And it'll cut off right there, and I will see you guys later. I am a ghost.